Yo, this is Dr. Harmony, and you are now tuned in to Dr. Harmony TV. Hey, everybody, what's going on? This is your man, Brother Devin, aka Dr. Harmony, and today is Saturday, and today we have a special treat for you guys today. We're going to be talking about the subconscious differences of both the tree of knowledge of good and evil and the tree of life. So stay tuned because this information will be very enlightening and inspiring. So stay tuned. Get ready, y'all. Peace. All right. Hey, everybody. What's going on? And this is Brother Devin, aka Dr. Harmony. And today we are going to be talking about the subconscious differences between the tree of knowledge of good and evil and the tree of life. Okay, so I, I I'm also going to be giving commentary. So let's begin the lecture right here on Dr. Harmony TV. Okay, so in this lecture, we're talking about the subconscious differences and benefits of both the tree of knowledge of good and evil and the tree of life. So, in this picture, you see a tree uh, with all kinds of things that have to do with knowledge, science, mathematics, DNA, um, um, music, being able to discover stuff, health, etc., as well as art. Okay, so you know everyone in the universe loves knowledge, right? So it's important for us to say it's it's important for us to be aware that all different kinds of knowledges can benefit us in our daily lives as well as our spiritual lives. Even if you don't believe in a a godlike a, a, awareness, because we all have God in us, but very few use it to their highest potential. And this relates to the picture you see on the right here, which is the tree of life. Now, the tree of life represents the many different aspects and levels of higher consciousness from from the from the lower chakras, which also represents the lower realms of reality, to the to the higher realms of consciousness. I mean, higher chakras, which also represents the higher realms of reality. So the 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 tree of life, metaphysically, this right here is your uh this right here is the blueprint for what we in the metaphysical and galactic community would call the Akashic records, because your chakras, which I'll be doing another video on very soon. Your your chakras represent the different spirit realms of your reality. Every every everything outside of you is just a reflection of what's already in you. So so okay, for instance, you know, you have I want to say you have three types of conscious communities. You have you have the metaphysical community. You have the you have the occult and black occult community, and you have, last but not least, the Starseed and Galactic community. Well, Starseed and Galactic community is the same thing, but I'm just trying to show you that there's differences, and each community plays their role. So, with that being said, um, I'm going to share my commentary as well as give you knowledge. Excuse me. So, as you see here, right on the right, we have the tree of life. Now, let me go deeper into the tree of life. So, down here at the in the middle and the bottom, you see that there's one. You see that there's one, two, three, four, five energy wheels, right? And behind this is the flower of life. So the the flower of life determines infinite life for everyone. Okay, whether whether they're in a negative state or a positive state, according to one's decisions and their life choices that they've made on earth. There's even a scripture in the Christian Bible that speaks about the tree of knowledge, which is in Genesis, and the tree of life, which is in Corinthians or Hebrews. I think it's in. I think it might be in Hebrews or Timothy, somewhere near there. I'm not here to preach Christianity. I'm keeping it metaphysical, and the subject matter is metaphysics, so I'm keeping it in that sense. However, um, the point that I'm trying to make is that, you know, people could follow the path of knowledge itself, which you can see here on the left, and you know people can absorb all kinds of knowledge, but what's the character behind it? What's the action behind it? Do you just like reading it because it's just for fun and face value, or are you reading science and mathematic books and you know art books just because it's there? Y- You know what I mean? And whether people or not, they say they believe in God, source, higher self. You know what I mean? It all applies to everyone. Okay, so right here on the right, as I mentioned, these four wheels on the bottom, represent these represent your lower and middle selves. Okay, the next time I make a video on the tree of life, I'm gonna go deeper into this, but right now I just wanted to give commentary and my opinions on both the tree of knowledge and the tree of life. Okay, so again, the the tree of life is ba- basically the path to um the path to spiritual knowledge, whether you believe in celestial beings or not, because you can be a humanist and an atheist and still achieve higher and spiritual consciousness. You don't believe me? There's videos on it, and you can go out into the world and attract conscious humanists and atheists yourself, and I guarantee you they'll tell you their experiences. Okay, so with that being said, um, you know, you can follow the tree of life and become either a a demigod, which is a lower aspect of yourself, because when we think about both God and the devil, they whether you look at it from a religious or non-religious perception, because that's the key thing I want you to remember. Everything is about perception. Me me and a friend of mine from my mom's college at from my mom's Spelman College. One of her classmates at Spelman, we were talking about perception. So, you know, any anybody can demonstrate their higher, their their middle, or their lower aspects of creation. We won't even say creator. Okay, let's keep it conscious. All right. We can experience our higher, our lower, and our middle aspects of creation. So, you can become a lower master of knowledge and achieve success from lower reality, or you can be a middle person that's like conflicted and trying to figure out which part of yourself you're trying to get into, or you can go to these levels right here. One, two, three, one. Wait, making sure I'm counting this right. One, two, three, four, five at the top, and and then going down. One, two, and then going down and then upward. One, two, three, four, five, five, six, seven. It's a lot of circles, but for those of you that know about the seven chakras, you basically get what I'm trying to say. If you don't know what chakras are, I, I'm giving you some homework. Go do your research on the seven chakras, because in my next video I'm going to be talking about the I'm going to be talking about the four earth chakras, your the seven major chakras of the body, and the four major chakras of higher consciousness. Okay, which also represents your multi-dimensional self. Okay, so um, you know, I'm gonna give my last piece of commentary now. So it's like everything is about perception. Some people are in their lower state of some people are in their lower state of consciousness. Some people might be in the way of their middle state of consciousness, and some are even in their higher state of consciousness, where they've graduated to self mastery. And for those of you that have, yay! Congratulations for you. That's awesome. Keep going as high as you can until you say, okay, I don't want to do this no more. I want to incarnate in something else. Right. All right. So, um, with that being said, I want to give my words of wisdom. Um, Anybody trying to achieve higher consciousness, whether whether re- religiously, or universally and multidimensionally, because if I say non-religiously, then I'm using a elementary perception to prove my point in this presentation. So I'm not going to do that. But anybody trying to achieve higher consciousness, um, in their path to their higher self, um, anybody can do it. You just have to know the and you just have to know the in, instructions of your own self. We won't even use the word life at this point. I mean, we can, because you all get what I'm saying, but each and every one of our lives is like a book. There's billions of humans on this planet, and whether we realize it or not, we do we um scholastically and intellectually speaking, and narratively speaking, we all have three parts to ourselves. Okay, your you have your you have your body. Excuse me. We have four parts to ourselves. You have your your soul, your spirit, your mental body, and your physical body, and they all have to reach higher forms of awareness. But again, the tree of life and the tree of knowledge of good and evil is all about choices. It's the tree of life is not just about choosing the path, but whether or not you want to be proactive in going into your path. Okay, so with that being said, I want to say this, that you have many people that want to be teachers, but they might not be living right mentally to teach. You know what I'm saying? Because because any because any anybody anybody that I'm getting distracted. Excuse me, family. Anybody that wants to achieve a a higher form of knowledge, that it take it takes practice. It and it takes a lot of self awareness. And religious people don't teach this. It takes it takes a lot of self awareness. You know what I'm saying? And this ties into what I want to talk about in my next video coming up after this right here on Dr. Harmony TV. Um, we won't get into it now, but we'll talk about it after this mini lecture. Um, it takes a lot of self awareness, takes a lot of um, understanding, yeah, self understanding, overstanding, and higher standing, and higher higher ultra uh ultra higher standing, okay, which is multidimensional um oh multidimensional overstanding, oversight. You get what I mean. But anyway, um it takes a lot. It ta- it takes a lot of practice, and also what I didn't mention in this video, let me do that now. It's also about how you treat people in the in the midst of trying to achieve your higher forms of awareness. And let me share this with you. You can even be a very negative person, but still treat people with love and kindness, because remember, it's all about not just not just not just psychological perception, but it's also about the it's also about the intentions of your 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 inner mind. And your inner mind is in your heart and in your soul star chakra. If you see my previous video, is homosexuality natural? In that video, I also mentioned the soul star chakra. So if you watch that video, which is an hour long, and come back to this video, you kind of you'll kind of be able to see what I'm saying. So um everything is about intention. Okay, since I mentioned something dark, why don't we use a dark example? Anton LaVey, the father of Satanism. Now, he may have been a dark person to an extent. However, he was however he was still um, he was still religious, and he had beliefs as a Satanist that, he loved cats, and he loved people that had not only good hearts, but were in their right, stable, and emotional mind. Because you could be in your right mind, and stuff can still be wrong with you. You know what I mean? But it's not for everyone to physically and try to psychologically adjust. Those choices have to be up to them, and they have to be self-aware of it, which brings me to my next video. So I'm gonna end it right here, family. This is your man, Brother Devin, aka Dr. Harmony, and I want to say, put 3 stars in your heart, which is love, knowledge, and wisdom. And remember to always love yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, then how can anybody else love you? Until next time, family. Peace. See you on the next video. Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Dr. Harmony. And if you haven't already, I would like you to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Also, please share my videos, because when you do this, it shows that you support my content. All right. So make sure you type in drharmony.tv, or you could type in youtube.com/TYGR4161, and it should take you right to my channel. All right. So again, hit that like button, give a comment, subscribe to the channel, and then once you do those three things, please share my videos, because it shows that you support my content. And in no way, shape, or form am I paid by the YouTube team to even do these videos. All my videos and content is done for free, because knowledge is free. All right. So with that being said, peace. Yo, this is Dr. Harmony, and this has been another Dr. Harmony TV production.